Hello, everyone. I'm Jan Angel, your 26th District State Representative. Thank you for joining me on Legislative Update. I'm very disappointed to report that Senate Bill 6130 has passed both the House and the Senate, and it's on its way to the governor's desk. That's the measure that guts Initiative 960 and overturns the will of the people. Voters approved the initiative 2 years ago, which requires the legislature to have a 2/3 majority approval to raise your taxes. Suspension of this measure now means the Democrats only need a simple majority to increase taxes. Last week, my House Republican colleagues and I engaged in a 2-day debate with our friends across the aisle over this very issue. We fought hard to preserve the initiative and to uphold the will of the people. On the floor of the House, I asked how people can afford to pay more taxes when so many are struggling through this difficult economy. If they don't have a job, they can't pay the taxes. This is Economics 101. What you do in a recession such as this, you reduce taxes so that you strengthen the small business owners so that they can rehire more people, so you have disposable income, so they go out and spend a little more, and that comes back to our state and local governments. Can't say it any simpler than that, Mr. Speaker, and I want to close with just a quote, if I may read from Admiral Yamamoto.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And again, we're speaking about the people. Japanese Admiral Yamamoto said after the attack on the United States, and I quote, "I fear all we have done is to awake a sleeping giant and fill them with a terrible resolve." End of quote. Our people are angry. Our people are sick about what's going on here, and we are going to break the will of the people. I strongly oppose 6130. On the day the measure passed the House, the governor came out with a tax package of nearly $760 million. It includes adding sales tax to candy and gum, repealing a B&O tax credit on syrup, adding up to 6 cents a gallon to the price of fuel at the pump, a new 1 cent per ounce tax on bottled water. That's about 20 cents on a 20-ounce bottle of water, a new tax on carbonated beverages of 5 cents per 12 ounces. The governor even wants to tax the cleanup of livestock manure. More than 75 tax and fee bills have been introduced in the House, including one to boost the sales tax by 1%. These taxes will have a devastating effect on jobs and families. Asking people to pay more to the government when their work hours and their pay have been cut or they've been laid off from work would inflict much more harm than good. I fear it would send our state even deeper into a recession. The way to prevent the state from continued budget deficits is twofold. Number one, we need to get people working again. Number two, the state needs to live within its means. We need to ensure that the legislature produces a fiscally sound budget that finds efficiencies and cuts spending, rather than asking our taxpayers to bail out the legislature's bad spending habits. I always appreciate your input, your calls, and your emails to my office, so keep them coming. I want to thank you again for joining me on Legislative Update. I'm State Representative Jan Angel.